But I wanted to talk about boots on the ground, folks. We keep on hearing this phrase, boots on the ground. What does that phrase really mean? It sounds strategic, clinical, almost harmless, but let's strip it down. Okay? Boots on the ground means someone's son, someone's daughter, someone's husband or wife packing a bag, saying goodbye, and stepping up to serve our country, right? Stepping up into a war that they did not choose. It means a mother sitting at the kitchen table, staring at her phone, waiting for a message that simply says, I'm okay. We will be joining by a Marine this morning. Ken Bentley would be joining us at about 8:20 to talk about the human cost of war. Okay, so boots on the ground again. It means children growing up with birthdays missed, graduations watched on a screen, and sometimes a folded flag instead of a parent coming home. That is the human cost. And we don't talk about it enough. We talk about strategy, right? Strategy. We talk about alliances. We talk about geopolitics. Yeah, Trump could do this. Trump could do that. We got a
It's okay,
former
don't
Fox
worry.
News
I'll put it
host,
back up.
you know,
I'll take it.
as our
I'm not offended.
Secretary of Defense. Okay, Mike, if you can please unmute or mute yourself. I think you're
Yes,
coming
sorry.
in. Okay, but
Sorry about
so
that.
no problem. So coming back to my rant, we don't talk about the 22-year-old who just started a career, now putting that life on hold or losing it entirely. You saw how many bodies came back recently? Yeah, they come back in body bags, folks. And those are not the sons and daughters of our politicians. We don't talk enough about the veteran who comes back, not the same person carrying wounds you can't see. And we will talk to Ken about that today. And we don't talk about the marriages that don't survive deployment, the careers that disappear, the futures that never get built. Because once those boots hit the ground, everything changes. And here's the harder question we have to ask. Why are they there? Are they defending this country? Or are they caught in conflicts driven by interests far removed from the people who actually fight them? We need to talk about this, folks. And I'm going to be very specific about this today, okay? This is not our war. This is a war that was driven by the oligarchs, Trump and his friends. How many times have we been told that war is necessary, only to find years later it wasn't what we were told? From Iraq to war in Afghanistan, we have seen trillions spent, thousands of lives lost, and families forever changed. And for what? Shifting narratives, unfinished missions, and a generation still carrying the burden. So when you hear boots on the ground, don't hear policy. Hear footsteps, hear sacrifice. Hear the sound of a family being asked to give up everything for a cause they may never fully understand. Because sending troops should never be routine, folks. It should never be political and should never be someone else's war dressed up as our own. If we are going to ask for that kind of sacrifice, the least we can do be at least be honest about why, right? Okay, so that was my rant for this morning, and we will be going into it in detail with Ken Bentley, who has joined us. Ken, good morning. We'll be coming to you in about 10 minutes or so, okay?